years ago, sixth grader Andrew Edwards was well on his way towards academic self-destruction.
As soon as he was in the public school, they brought it to our attention quickly. So we knew that Andrew was having problems.
Andrew was my first discipline report, and Andrew was at that time in second grade and made the school life in the classroom very miserable because he was a constant disruption.
I used to have friends who would say, they'd use me as the example. When something bad would happen, they'd say, we could be you. It was that bad.
Andrew was eventually diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which not only helped explain his behavior, but also made him eligible for Section 504. Section 504 is part of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. It prohibits the discrimination of any persons with a disability in any program receiving federal financial assistance. This includes public school students. Conditions that qualify for Section 504 run the gamut, from AIDS to dyslexia and obesity to Tourette's syndrome. Each of these conditions requires a different approach. A child with dyslexia, for instance, may require sophisticated linguistic instruction, while a child with vision problems may simply need a seat closer to the front of the class.
They have the right to be able to be taught in the way that they learn.
If parents decide to pursue Section 504, one of the first things they'll need to do is have their child's disability properly identified and diagnosed.
They will require input from a physician to document that the child has a deficit in one of the basic areas of functioning.
Once the disability is officially diagnosed, it is then shared with the school, including the student's principal and teachers, in order to make sure that everyone understands the diagnosis and is prepared to deal with it together as a team. Next, a game plan is created to accommodate the student's individual disabilities and to help them start learning.
Getting him closer to the teacher, being able to give him extra time to do some academics.
The type of support he received was geared towards the behavior and making sure that the behaviors that he was displaying weren't going to ostracize him. So he'd go to the counselor and he'd work privately with the counselor initially, and then he worked in some group counseling sessions working on social skills. So it gave him the tools that he needed to get to where he is today. So it's been crucial. It's been very important to him. Good morning.
For Andrew, everyone's hard work, dedication, and commitment is starting to pay off, as his mother learned recently at one of her regular Section 504 meetings with Andrew's teacher and his assistant principal.
He's a delight. He has a wonderful sense of humor. He's doing very nicely in the classroom at this point, which is probably really good for you to hear.
And the news hasn't
so many times through the years, and it's been everything he's not doing, everything that's not going well.
And now you're hearing things.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
And
so this is a good thing.
Very good thing. We've got some news.
Good morning, Dr. Broncos.
Will you please stand up and join me in saying the pledge and singing America?
While Section 504 provides legal rights for students and parents alike, many who have utilized it suggest that it be used as a tool rather than as a weapon.
We never really walked in and said, here's the rules, here's the law, make it work. It was, here's the law, how can we best make it work for this child?
That's the goal, is to get us all working together so that does happen.
With the help of Section 504, Andrew has not only put a stop to his behavioral problems, but he's become a happy and active participant in school life.
He's very confident. He's self-assured. All of the things that we had hoped would happen by bringing all of these people together have happened for Andrew.